Yes, today we have to discuss leadership under the directing chapters. First of all, I would like to define you what is leadership. Leadership is a process through which leader influence the behavior of people where they are working to achieve the specified goal. There are some elements that should be present in the leadership under the company form of organization. These elements are: it is a process of influence the behavior of people, and the influence should always be for the achievement of common goal. It requires minimum 2 or more than 2 persons should be present influencing own behavior. It not comes under the category of leadership. Next, different styles of leaderships. Leaderships are of different types. First is autocratic leadership, to whom we say authoritative leadership. Second is participative leadership, that is also called democratic leadership. Third is free rein leadership, which is called laissez-faire leadership. First of all, we will discuss the first styles of leadership, that is autocratic or authoritative leadership. Autocratic leadership keeps complete control over the subordinates. It means autocratic leader keeps complete control the workers, the subordinates who are working them. He does not share his powers, and he takes all the decisions without consulting the subordinates, and he only gives order and expects that the subordinates will follow them without asking any question. Second is democratic or participative leadership. Under this style of leadership, every decisions are taken after consulting the subordinates, and the participation of employees is must before taking any decision. Under this style of leadership, the leader shares his powers and follows the opinion of majority. He has provided to all the subordinates freedom of thinking and expression. He also listens suggestions, grievances, and opinion of the subordinates. Free rein or laissez-faire leadership. Under this style of leadership, there is a complete delegation of authority, so that subordinates could take decisions themselves. The leader avoids power. He acts only as a contact to furnish the information and resources which are needed by the subordinates. Next topic, dear students, is communication. Communication can be defined as transmission, sending or exchange of ideas, views, opinion, message, information, instructions from one person to another by using different means of communication. The common means and the ways of sending the ideas or transmission the ideas are spoken words, written words, diagrams, pictures and graphs, gestures. The communication is a two-way process. It means it requires one would be sender who sends the message and other would be the receiver who receives the message. In this way, we find that sender sends the message and ends also with the senders. Now come on forms of organizational communication. There are two types of organizational communication: formal communication and informal communication. Formal communication refers official communication at official place where the peoples are working and they are officially related to each other. Whenever there is some exchange of views or messages or information which are related to official matter, for example, assignment of tasks of the subordinates, fixing the responsibilities of workers' subordinates, giving authority or setting up of targets, objectives, etc. All these are known as formal communication. Formal communication takes place in the written form. It is not in an oral, such as issue of notice, letter, memo, documents. Verbal or oral messages communicated by the superior to subordinates are avoided in formal communication. Second is informal communication. Informal communication are those communications which are not officially. It means it is informal communication. Generally, it setups with the social interactions, friendly talks, and non-official matters are discussed under the informal communication. But there is no fixed direction or path in the flow of information under this informal communication, and the information can be moved in a very vague, means unclear, confusing and zigzag manner. This network of communication is known as grapevine.